Magandang araw po mga ka-Q&A. Ito po si Attorney A. Erwin Bautista ng US Visa Q&A. Noon pong April 2025, meron pong lumabas na mandatory registration 30-day requirement. So the US government began strictly enforcing an existing law that requires most non-citizens to register with US citizenship and immigration services. Sino po ba yung mga kailangan mag-register? Ito po, most non-citizens age 14 or older who remain in the United States for 30 days or more must register. Number 2, the parents or legal guardians of non-citizens under 14 years of age are responsible for their registration. Children who were registered before turning 14 must re-register within 30 days of their 14th birthday. So anybody who is physically present in the US with the age of 14 and above must register if they remain in the US for 30 days. Ngayon may mga exempt po dito, So sasabihin po natin mamaya yan. So ang pinagtataka ninyo siguro, if you are a tourist, kailangan ba kayo magpa-register pag naka 30 days na kayo rito? So sasagutin po natin mamaya yan. Ano po ba ang penalties for non-compliance? Willful failure to register, misdemeanor criminal conviction, punishable by up to $5,000 fine and or up to 6 months in prison. Nako po. Number 2, failure to carry proof of registration. Non-citizens age 18 or older must carry proof of registration at all times. Failure to do so is a misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $5,000 and or up to 30 days in prison. So, pag wala ka nitong registration or proof of registration, alam na hindi ka nagparehistro. So, kahit na hindi willful yung iyong pagre-register, kasi may penalty rin yun na misdemeanor, $5,000 fine or 6 months in jail. Pag wala ka nitong proof of registration, dito ka naman titirahin. So, also the law requires non-citizens to notify USCIS of any change of address within 10 days of moving. This applies to most non-citizens, including lawful permanent residents. Ano po ba ang penalty dyan? The penalty for non-compliance, failure to report a change of address, misdemeanor criminal conviction, punishable by up to $5,000 fine and or up to 30 days in prison. Yung former rule po, $200 lang ang fine para sa failure to register willfully, to submit or report change of address. Pero itong 30 days in prison, kasama na po yan or both. Or you can be placed in removal proceedings. So, yan po yung consequence or penalties for failure to submit Form 10 AR11. So, dati, before April 2025, $200 fine lamang yan or 30 days in jail or both. Pero pa rin, subject to deportation pa rin. So ngayon, yung mga turista ba, required ba na magparehistro dito? Lalo na kung naka 30 days na. So ito po ang kasagutan. Individuals already registered and those exempt from the registration requirement. So most foreign nationals already in the U.S. pursuant to a lawful admission as a visitor or a non-immigrant worker do not need to register if they were issued any of the following documents. Ito na po yan. Alamin nyo kung dito kayo at exempt kayo. An immigrant or non-immigrant visa issued by a U.S. consulate. So pag sa U.S. consulate nyo nakuha yung inyong visa, immigrant or non-immigrant, hindi na kayo kailangan magpa-register dito kasi registered na kayo. Or a green card, permanent resident card. Kung meron kayo niyan, ibig sabihin na registered na kayo, nauna na kayo ng fingerprint. Number 3, if you have an I-94 admission record received by nearly all entrants at airports or land entry points. So, kung tourist visa ang hawak nyo, pumasok kayo dito as tourist, there is no need. So, yan ang magandang balita. Kapag kayo inisya ng I-94 sa port of entry, ibig sabihin, you were admitted, you were fingerprinted, at nakunan pa kayo ng picture Na-selfie pa kayo dyan. Number 4, an employment authorization document. Kapag na-issuehan kayo niyan, ibig sabihin, may kopya na sila ng fingerprint ninyo at picture ninyo. So, registered na kayo. Number 5, humanitarian parole under INA 212D5 even if the period of parole has expired. Number 6, a notice to appear issued when the foreign national is placed into deportation proceedings or a border crossing card. So, pero itong notice to appear, may client ako na nag-file kami ng adjustment of status. Abay, inisya ng notice to appear, hiningan pa rin siya ng fingerprint. Pinadala siya ng notice to fingerprint kahit na siya ay pumasok dito sa US as a tourist. So, medyo may mga overlap at saka may mga So, in addition, the following are exempt from the registration requirement. So, if you are a diplomat holding A or G visa, exempt kayo. Those in the US for less than 30 days. And number 3, certain Native Americans born in Canada who entered the US under INA Section 289. So, ano po bang form ang gagamitin kung kayo ay required na mag-register? Form G, G as in good, dash 325R, R as in Romeo. So, G-325R. So, magsasubmit din kayo for fingerprinting at iba-background check kayo. Upon successful registration, downloading and printing the proof of alien registration document from their USCIS account will be printed or issued. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? So, kung ikaw ay out of status, malalaman na nila kung nasaan ka. So, mapapadali ang paghahanap nila doon sa mga out of status. Kung yun ngang mga green card holder na hindi nakapag-submit ng Form AR11 for change of address, pwedeng kasuhan ng misdemeanor with $5,000 fine or imprisonment of 30 days or both. At pwede pa rin i-deport. Di lalo na yung mga walang status. Kaya ito ay isa na namang mahigpit na paraan para i-monitor yung mga walang status. Kaya po, medyo may kahigpitan na naman at pero fortunately, ang mga tourist visa holders ay hindi na kailangang pagpa-rehistro. Kasi nung inisyohan kayo ng tourist visa, in fact, bago kayo issuehan yan, pinapapunta kayo sa VAC para sa scheduling ng photo at fingerprint. Tapos, pagpasok niyo dito sa US, i-issuehan kayo ng I-94. Kukunan naman kayo ng picture dyan sa port of entry, tsaka kukunin yung fingerprint nyo. 10 pin, tawag dyan. 10 fingers, fingerprinting. So, kaya mga tourist visa holder, sang-ayon dito sa rules and regulation, there is no need to register within 30 days or pag naka 30 days na kayo ng physical presence. So that is the good news. Again, this is Attorney A. Erwin Bautista of US Visa Q&A regarding this new rule requiring registration of aliens if they stayed for 30 days or longer. Salamat po sa pakikinig, salamat po sa panonood. Tayo po ay napapakinggan sa radyo philam.com, radio philam.com at sa Flash TV. Pwede po akong makiusap sa inyo, baka pwedeng ipakisubscribe itong ating channel at share at paki-like na rin po. Maraming salamat po. Kita-kita po tayo sa susunod na episode.